Okay, I just got home, and I just saw this direct was over an hour long. What? But yeah, I guess they have to like go in depth into how their new toy works or something. So I'm gonna try to keep the pre-watch yapping short, but actually, wait, what did I mean to say? Right, so last week I was watching the direct for the regular Switch. I wanted to comment on one thing from that. Specifically, when they were showing Metroid Prime 4, I went back to it to like watch it again without like feeling like my soul is not in my body or something, because it's actually a new Metroid Prime game. But it's very underwhelming, and like on one hand I assume that it's like, okay, Metroid Prime, the last one was released 18 years ago. So when they show a new one, they have to be like baby's first introduction to Metroid Prime, so they just show like pew pew pew, you shoot some aliens, and whoa, you can scan a rock and open a door. And then the other thing is, I'm not sold on the psychic thing. Like when I said last time, oh, I didn't expect this twist to be like, I was imagining how it's gonna be like eventually in the middle of the game or something when they start digging into it, I hope. But like the demonstration of what we saw was, I'm not sure how that's anything about that is psychic. It's like we've had the grapple beam to like pull stuff and throw it somewhere and open doors with electricity, but now Samus is doing it with her mind. So okay, whatever. Like first actual trailer, right? Surely they were just trying to, I don't know. Yeah, I can't imagine like new people being interested in Metroid from that, or at least not for the aspects that I like about the game, like the more satisfying puzzles that aren't just shoot this and scan a rock. But yeah, whatever. Okay, that's already too much yapping about something that might not even be mentioned in this direct. So last night I did write down a couple of thoughts I had about this direct. Hold on, where do I have this? Right, like this is in no specific order and not like of major importance or anything. This is just thoughts. So I was like, yeah, obviously they will have to like explain what the Switch 2 is relative to the regular Switch, right? Like how the profiles work, how, like if we transfer it, what does it mean for a Switch owner to get a Switch 2? Like, do you throw the regular Switch in the trash, or, you know, all that stuff. So I assume they are gonna be spending a lot of time on that. 2000K resolution, 500 FPS, finally. Yeah, because like the Switch notoriously has been like 720p for, yeah, forever, and all the other consoles are like 4K and who knows what. But yeah, surely they've upgraded it beyond like the minimum possible basic resolution you could expect from a TV. So that's more like just an obvious. I'm not even sure why I wrote that one down. So the one big one is like the C button, right? Because we've had like leaks of the C button, and then when they actually revealed the Switch 2, the C button was edited out, or at least the C on the button. So it's like to not draw importance to it yet because they weren't gonna explain it. So it was like no one will notice. But yeah, I think last night they started, or no, throughout the past week they started showing promotional images of the Switch 2 that have the C button on it now. So yeah, but I assume it's gonna be some kind of social feature with related to what friends you have on the Switch. I'm not sure what it would be, but it's like C for community. I don't know. Like, it doesn't make sense for it to be a capture button or anything like that, because we have a capture button. I don't know, it could be... There was like I saw some speculation about it connecting different switches for gameplay of a single game. That sounds weird and silly. What else was there? C for chat? Nah. I don't know. We'll see. But like, that's the big, curious, mysterious part, right? Besides like what the freaking mouse controls are gonna be used for, but that's probably gonna depend on individual games more so than being like a feature on itself, I guess. Right, the other big thing. You know, last time we had the Direct and they showed Metroid Prime 4 and Legend ZA for Pokemon. And both of those, curiously, still no release dates. Besides 2025. And like, I think that that's relevant to the reveal of the Switch too. Like, you know, the release, like they probably, there's something fishy about that to me, right? Like, why would they keep that information from us? Also, hold on, I'm not looking at the chat. But yeah, hi Stapo, welcome. But yeah, I mean, I wrote it down there. Like, when they give you a release date, it's also like the game page on the Nintendo website updates so people can pre-order the game, right? So maybe it's because they don't want people to pre-order yet, because there's gonna be like multiple options of what you pre-order. Specifically like for those two games which are in this awkward position now of releasing on the regular Switch as the Switch 2 is coming out. So I'm wondering like if there's gonna be, you can buy specifically like a Switch 2 version of a game, but I don't think they would put like two different versions of a game onto store shelves. Like you would always buy the regular one, but digitally you could upgrade it or something. Yeah. Or maybe I'm wrong, but I kind of expect them to like finally show us release dates for these two games. And maybe some other ones, because I feel like there was other games with dubious release statements. Yeah. Then the last point I had was Mario Kart, because like they revealed the Switch 2 and Mario Kart, a new Mario Kart was just like playing like a B-real thing on the, like a screensaver on the Switch 2, you know? Without anyone pointing at it or mentioning it or the title even showing up or anything. It's just, oh, here's some gameplay footage we used randomly. So I was wondering, like, I mean, that's the obvious thing is we have Mario Kart 8 and that's gonna be playable on the Switch 2 as well. So whatever this new Mario Kart is, it has to be like inherently different in some way. And like this is not my idea, but I saw this. I think it might have been Jake Steinberg who said it on Discord or something. But it makes a lot of sense to me because Mario Kart 8 already did the whole like DLC expansion pass stuff, where you could like either if you were paying for the Nintendo Switch Online, you automatically got access to new tracks, to all the new waves of tracks. As long as you kept paying for the online subscription thing. I mean for the expansion pass or what, oh my god. Not even sure what it's called. Anyway. Yeah, the NSO extra thingy. But you could also just buy them separately. So I'm like, maybe they will do it in a way where Mario Kart is just like a free game for the Switch 2 that you get immediately. Like a freemium game, and then you... I mean, probably not microtransaction, but like where they would tie, it would have like a live service where it keeps getting updates for anyone who is like paying for the expansion pass or yeah, something like that. But yeah, so let's get this out of the way, literally. Let's quiet down the Kirby music and hit play on this thing, cause what the heck? Okay, ball. Oh, I should be wearing my glasses. I think the audio should be fine based on the one test I recorded earlier. Oh, there we go, Mario Kart, yeah. Yeah, they... Obviously they were gonna acknowledge it and they'll probably talk about it in depth. So what is it? As long as it's not just some open world shenanigans. Okay, drifting is back. I played a weird racing game at a friend's house the other day. And I was like, geez, there's no drifting. What is this? Okay, so these tracks look very expansive, looks very flashy, so maybe they are going for high quality graphics or whatever. Not like recognizing any tracks that might be from other games, I mean, other than like rough thematic overlap. Bikes. Still have some flying to do. Was that a sandworm? Wait, that looked like... Oh, world, okay. Hammer Koopa throwing hammers. Huh.
Hello everyone, I'm Koichi Kawamoto, and I'll be one of your guides for today's Nintendo Direct.
Hold on, no closed captions.
I'm the producer for Nintendo Switch 2.
I have it turned on.
I'm Takuhiro Dota, the director for Nintendo Switch 2.
Wait, why am I...
And I'm Tetsuya Sasaki, the hardware design lead for Nintendo Switch 2.
Okay, guys.
What you just saw was Mario Kart World, launching exclusively on Nintendo Switch 2.
World
Now,
is...
what do you think this brand new Mario Kart game will be like?
I mean... Right now... that's kinda underwhelming, just...
A brand new entry in the Mario Kart series is launching exclusively on the Nintendo Switch 2 system. Welcome to this vast world. Kart races are held throughout various regions that span the globe.
Oh no.
Depending on the time of day and weather conditions, the atmosphere will change.
Oh, okay. As long as I'm not like driving around the world forever
Mario Kart game,
for like a story mode.
you can go off the racetrack and drive virtually everywhere in this world.
I don't want to. Give me tracks.
In
Yeah.
the Classic Grand Prix, race through 4 courses in a bid for first place.
Like I was playing Lego
But don't sleep at the
2K
wheel.
Drive or whatever the
You'll
hell
also
that's
drive to
called.
The next course as part of the competition.
And it's like
With
fun, but
24
the
drivers
entire
in each
open
race,
area
the
bullshit
most in series
is
history, the competition
is what made me
gearing
stop
up.
playing the story.
Introducing Knockout Tour. Race non-stop from one corner of the world to another.
Okay, but just by myself or?
There are multiple checkpoints along the way. If you're below the placement shown when you hit a checkpoint, you'll be eliminated.
Huh. Oh, so it might
Who
be
made it all
like
the way to the finish line?
you can keep joining at different parts? Nah. Yeah, but Lego
You can
Racers
also
2 was
freely drive
tiny.
around this vast world in free roam. By going off-road, you can explore new areas and routes. So drive wherever your heart takes you.
No, I'm so tired of the open world
Also go for
nonsense.
scenic drives with friends. And even take photos together at different locations.
Like, it might be fun, but I'm just so... I'm so up to here with open area, open world
Brand
nonsense
new race across the entire world starts here.
that I'm kind of skeptical, but...
Mario Kart World.
But maybe they'll do it.
Launches on the
Maybe
same
they'll
day
do a
as
great,
Nintendo Switch 2.
great thing with it. I don't know.
More details about this title will be shared in an upcoming Mario Kart
Oh
World Direct.
jeez.
So be on the lookout for more information in the future.
Mario Kart World launches on the same day as Nintendo Switch 2. We'll share more details in the future, so we hope you're looking forward to it.
No, I think the Lego Racers game made
Next,
made
we'd
it a
like to
bit
introduce some
less,
of the new features of
less
Nintendo Switch
exciting
2.
to see this. But yeah,
The Joy-Con
Scarlet
2
and Violet
controllers for
definitely
Switch 2.
went like. Ugh. Okay, Joy-Con.
And on the right Joy-Con 2, we've added a new C button.
What does it do?
Let's take a look at some new experiences it offers.
Can you see the C button? Oh, one word I was thinking is like cast. Oh, you see? Alone? Uh-huh.
I'm still ahead of all of you
C
guys.
button?
That was you.
Yo,
So quick.
it's voice chat.
Wait, no.
Nix, I'm coming for you.
No, I'm about to get
Come on, no.
Oh.
Actually, voice chat. I'm not.
Game Chat, a new feature for Nintendo Switch 2.
Yeah. It looks like Discord from the UI.
Hi, missed you.
With this feature, you'll be able to communicate with friends and family while playing a game.
Okay, so we're not like taking up
Okay.
a second TV for more higher 2K,
While
5K
using the Game
resolution.
Chat feature,
We are taking up
your
less
voice
screen
is
so you can
recognized by a
have
microphone built into the system.
the Discord voice chat layout on it.
All right, let's keep going. Okay. So,
It can pick up your speaking voice clearly, even from a distance.
look at this. Jump on here. All right, let's keep going. It's coming. Let's make a left right here. Let's make a.
When it's noisy around you, your voice will still come through clearly, letting you chat with ease.
How did you get hit by a bus?
I'm already annoyed by all the people that are gonna be like, oh,
And you can use this feature in handheld mode too, letting you easily chat
Yeah.
with friends and family. If you open the chat menu and turn on game screen sharing,
whoa, okay.
There we go. There we go.
you can also share your game screen.
Okay, now this,
Just like go on top of that dinosaur.
Really?
this you can't just easily do on Discord.
I want to do it
I mean, I can because I have a game capture card, but
Oh, he's trying to eat me. He's trying to eat me.
too. Okay, I got it.
Oh, no.
Okay. You can chat to your heart's content, even while playing different games.
oh, yeah, I was
That
wondering.
one. It's so hard, right? It's tough.
Oh wow. I'm like in the sky right here. I'm like, I fell. I'm falling. Okay, we got it. We're safe.
Kirby, look, you're on a star. That's so cute.
This is nice.
So cute.
You can adjust the size of your game screen,
Guys, I'm lost. Like,
Where'd you go?
or expand another friend's game screen.
Nice. Now the question is,
Above that wall that's to your left.
to what people is this limited to?
Past the wall.
this is where I have to do a little.
I mean, they say friends, right? So it should be anyone on your
So everyone can
you've
watch them
exchanged
play.
a friend code with.
I think I know where you are. Wait. Okay, I think we have to try.
Ooh, okay.
Oh, nice.
Let's take a picture here.
Okay, are you ready?
Smile.
Yay! Oh, yo, that's sick.
I like your pose, Meeks.
On the right Joy-Con 2 controller, there's an additional button. With the C button, you can pull up a chat menu.
Oh, dang. Oh, really? Wait, actually, guys, I got a call coming right now, so
Jesus.
I'll be right back, yeah?
Dude, why the
Here,
fuck would you
can
put your
quickly and
phone
easily
next to
mute
it?
yourself and more. And there's this.
Oh,
By connecting this camera to the system,
where did you pull this from?
Hey!
Hey, what's up? Hello.
Yo, Nick.
Hi, how's everyone doing? Good?
You can appear on screen and video chat while playing a game.
Your face is on here.
Wait, Nick, how was your test yesterday?
It was good.
No.
Here's how it looks with just the camera feed.
There you go. I bet you like that.
I mean, this is great. I'm just like
Please
wondering,
look
wait,
forward
why
to
didn't we
games
have this
which
10
use your
years
camera
ago?
feed like this.
Oh,
Wait.
crap.
Left.
A little more this way.
Oh no.
Using game chat. Even when you're apart.
Camera
you
sold
can play
separately for
games and hang
$500.
out as if you were together in the same room. Play together or compete in online multiplayer games. Chat while playing your personal favorites.
Still feel like there's some kind of
Decide
catch.
your own rules for a retro game competition. Or hold a sports competition between families. All together, anytime, anywhere. Game chat.
Nice.
What
So
did you
why is
think?
it called the C button?
In developing Game Chat, our goal was for you to enjoy playing online with others more closely, including family and friends. Almost as if you're all playing together in the same place.
Including family and friends.
The camera you saw in the trailer is the Nintendo Switch 2 camera, which will be available on the same day as Switch 2.
Which is gonna be next
A
month. or
Nintendo
something.
Switch Online membership will be required to use Game Chat.
Right, that makes sense.
However, since we'd like as many people as possible to experience Game Chat, it will be available without a membership for a limited time. We hope you'll try it out.
Who has a Switch and doesn't have an
Additionally,
online
Game
membership
Chat
though?
supports the Nintendo Switch Parental Controls app, and different settings can be adjusted. For example, whether parental permission is always required when a child wants to use Game Chat to play with their friends.
We'd like to introduce another new experience you can share with family and friends.
Oh,
On Nintendo Switch, even if you just have one game, you can pass a Joy-Con controller to a friend and play together. But on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play together locally on multiple systems using just one game
Oh.
with GameShare.
okay.
As shown here, even games that require multiple screens can be played if one person owns a compatible game. With GameShare, you can temporarily share compatible games with others who also have Nintendo Switch 2 or a Nintendo Switch system. You can share a game with up to 3 other systems
Whoa.
at a time. GameShare also supports online play with other Switch 2 systems, and you can use it with friends via Game Chat.
Whoa,
which we
slow
showed
down.
GameShare can only be used with compatible games. This feature is planned for several titles,
Right.
starting with a free update for Clubhouse Games 51 Worldwide Classics on Nintendo Switch.
Whoa,
GameShare
the part of
support
it
is also
functioning
planned for
with
select
regular
games
Switch blew my
exclusive to
mind.
Nintendo Switch 2, so we hope you'll look forward to it.
Up next, we'd like to show you the Nintendo Switch 2 system itself.
Please take a look.
Like I was still kind of
At
shocked that
7.9
Nintendo would do
inches,
voice
Switch
chat.
2 has a bigger built-in screen. Here's how that compares to Nintendo Switch.
Oh, bigger
The
screen that
system's
I won't
thickness remains
use.
the same. With approximately double the pixels compared to Switch, you can enjoy games in greater detail on the 1080p screen.
Yeah, I know I'm in a minority, but I've used handheld mode maybe
The screen supports up to 120
0.5%
frames
of
per second,
my
allowing
playtime.
for smoother gameplay in supported titles.
Wow, smoother gameplay. You mean more than 1 frame per second? That
The LCD
is that
screen
gonna
is more
affect
vivid
old
and supports
games?
HDR, providing more contrast between light and dark areas of the images. The
Can we get-
all-new Joy-Con 2 controllers connect magnetically.
We get some of
Strong
that
magnets keep the
smoothness for
controllers firmly attached
for
to the system.
Scarlet and Violet.
Detach a controller easily by pressing the release button on the back. The SL and SR buttons
Yeah,
are bigger.
these
for
tiny
greater
buttons on
comfort
the
and control when playing with a Joy-Con 2
first
held
Joy-Con were
horizontally.
terrible.
The left and right sticks are now larger.
Do they have Joy-Con drift though?
Each Joy-Con 2 controller can be used as a mouse to play with compatible games. Both the left and right Joy-Con 2 support mouse controls. By adjusting the audio balance between the ranges, sounds from the built-in speakers are clearer and more natural in handheld and tabletop modes.
I have used the
It
built-in
has a
speakers
built-in
for like
microphone, so you can voice chat with friends anytime via game chat.
watching
It also
YouTube
uses
when I was
noise-canceling technology to
not
filter
at home.
sounds, so your voice will come through clearly. Even if you don't have a surround sound system, games can be enjoyed with more immersive, three-dimensional sound, as if it were coming from all
Dark
around.
clouds. This is the IMAX intro.
Place your Nintendo Switch 2 however you like with a large,
Mario Kart
sturdy
enjoyers
stand.
analyzing the
You
characters
can
we
move it
just saw.
freely, like this.
Yes! That's been so clunky whenever I actually
In
did
addition to
use
the
handheld mode.
USB-C port found on the bottom of the system, there's one on top as well.
Yes, the other terrible placement on
It's
the
handy
regular
for
Switch.
connecting a USB-C camera or charging in tabletop mode.
What a weird plug. Set in
Nintendo
European.
Switch 2 comes with 256 gigabytes of internal storage.
Oh, I
8
can move my
times that
screenshots
of
there.
Nintendo Switch for storing your game downloads, save data, and more. Reading and writing data is also faster. Use the Nintendo Switch 2 dock to connect to your TV and enable up to 4K resolution for compatible games.
Yeah.
HDR is also supported in TV mode. The Nintendo Switch 2 dock has a built-in fan that keeps your system
Oh,
This
nice.
helps keep performance stable.
Yes, because I turn on my Switch and it's like for the first minute.
On Nintendo Switch 2, you can play Nintendo Switch 2 games, as well as compatible Nintendo Switch games. Physical and digital games are supported.
Okay.
As you just saw, Nintendo Switch 2 isn't simply an improved Nintendo Switch. We redesigned the system from the ground up and packed in lots of new gameplay features. And to help players better understand the Switch 2 hardware, we're currently developing this game. Mr. Kawamoto!
Okay, what is it?
Hello.
What's the
My current location
Switch 2 mascot?
is actually inside the game itself. This is Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour,
What?
exclusive to Nintendo Switch 2.
This looks like an
Standing over
airport
here.
map.
Okay, everyone, join me inside the game. There are a lot of question mark icons here.
What are
Let's
you
examine them.
doing?
This sign reads, where are the magnets?
Oh my god.
The Joy-Con 2 controllers attached to the system with magnets.
They made a game out of
And
the
those
instruction
magnets are
manual.
inside the system. The SL and SR buttons on the Joy-Con 2 are made of metal. So
But then
that's
you
how they
still have
attach
to
the
read.
system. A magnetic circuit is formed between them, so they won't easily detach. Through examining signs like these, you can discover all sorts of secrets about Nintendo Switch 2.
Why are you spoiling the Nintendo
Another
Switch 2
example,
welcome
the
tour?
Joy-Con 2 controllers have mouse controls. And when
Just
combined
kidding,
with the
of course.
gyroscopes, you can even do something like this. You can adjust the position of the golf club and aim for the cup by rotating the Joy-Con 2. By combining the mouse controls and gyroscopes, things like this are possible. There are secrets to discover even as you're playing minigames and tech demos. Some of the secrets range from the unique features of the system to tiny details you
This
might
better
not
not
notice
be
until they're pointed out.
the biggest
There are
show,
plenty.
use of mouse mode.
Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour will launch as a paid digital game on the same day.
Because right
as
now it
Nintendo
feels
Switch 2.
like
So please check it out if you're interested.
we added mouse mode and then none of the developers
Now,
are gonna make use
I'd like
of it.
to
or
share
something.
some more information regarding Nintendo Switch 2. This is the game card for Nintendo Switch 2 titles.
What's a game card?
It's the same shape as Nintendo Switch game cards, but it's now red and it has much faster data reading
I
speeds.
haven't switched my game card in
Next up is additional storage.
like
Switch
5
2 will
years.
only work with micro SD express cards. They're a different type of SD card and will make high-speed data transfers possible. Please note that regular micro SD cards used for Nintendo Switch will not be compatible.
Hey, why not?
Additionally, to transfer data from Switch to Switch 2, you
What was
can
that
log into your
scam?
Nintendo account to use the System Transfer feature. With this feature, you can transfer save data, digital games, and more.
Right.
We're also releasing a new Pro Controller. It has a C button, which launches Game Chat, and on the back, there are new GL and GR buttons, which you can use to assign existing button controls.
Oh, okay, I'm back on
In
board.
addition, an audio jack has been added.
Because like,
We've introduced
I was just
a
gonna
few
say
new
the
features, and after today's presentation,
the third-party
the official Nintendo Switch 2 website
controller
will
I'm
go
using
live.
right now has
There
like
will also
paddle
be an
buttons
Ask the
at the
Developer
bottom,
vertical
and
on the
that's
website, where the three of us will talk about the
That's
development
been a game
of
changer.
Nintendo Switch 2. We hope you'll check that out as well.
And now, the Nintendo Switch 2 launch date. Nintendo Switch 2 launches on June 5th. We're very much looking
Right,
forward
yeah,
to the
that-
day
that
when
makes
you all
sense.
get to experience it, so please wait just a bit longer.
That's pretty much what I expected.
Now, broadly speaking, on Nintendo Switch 2, you can play 3 types of games. The first type is Nintendo Switch 2 games.
Uh-huh.
These games take advantage of the performance and features of Switch 2.
Second type
The
is
second
regular
type is
Nintendo
compatible
Switch.
games that were released on Nintendo Switch.
Yeah, they say compatible because they have
Nintendo
to.
Switch 2 edition
like,
games are the
exclude-
third type.
What?
Some games that were released on Switch will receive upgraded versions
Told
that
you.
offer things like improved
I
visuals,
told
unique
you.
ways to play on Switch 2, and more.
Like for example,
Now, I'd like to show
Legend
you the
CA
Nintendo
and
Switch 2
Metroid Prime
edition
4.
of Super Mario Party Jamboree. Please take a look.
I wonder if Game
Mario
Freak
Party
bothered to
Jamboree
like
is getting an upgrade
make a
on
Scarlet
Nintendo
and
Switch
Violet
2.
Switch 2 version.
The upgrade expands on the base game and adds new features, including
Wait.
mouse controls,
New feature? That does
Audio
sound like it would be
recognition.
a completely separate purchase.
more expressive rumble, and gameplay that uses a camera accessory. All of which can be accessed on
Oh
Switch 2.
Jesus Christ.
Let's check out 3 new and updated modes. First up is Mario Party mode. With a single camera, up to 4
Hold on,
players,
skipping this part because like,
or
yeah, whatever. You can have your dumb faces on Mario Party now. Incredible.
and a spray from
I'm
mini
dying of enjoyment.
TV. Nintendo Switch 2 players who already own Super Mario Party Jamboree can upgrade to Nintendo
Okay,
Switch
see,
2 Edition
yeah.
plus Jamboree TV by purchasing an upgrade pack.
Yep. That makes
Please
sense.
look forward to a new Mario Party
Oh,
experience
yeah.
presenting some more Nintendo Switch 2 Edition games.
Which 2 edition games?
Nintendo Switch 2 editions of The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild and The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom.
I've not
Feature
played
enhanced
either of
resolution
these,
and frame
and I don't
rates.
intend to. I'm sorry.
Plus, you can get even more out of your adventures in Hyrule using Zelda Notes. This new feature can be
Oh.
accessed via the Nintendo Switch app on smart devices. It's a game-specific service that's exclusive to the Switch 2 editions of these titles.
What?
For example, it can help guide you to various locations, like shrines and Koroks you haven't found yet.
Guidance activating. Proceed north.
I mean, sure. Okay, what else you got? Oh, Forgotten Land.
In Kirby and the Forgotten Land, you'll be able to enjoy an additional story exclusive to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition, along with improved graphics and frame rates.
Yeah, I consider myself a Kirby fan, but like this game for some reason didn't seem appealing at all to me.
Meteor that's causing some mysterious changes. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby's new adventure.
The last newest one I played was Star Allies, I think it was called. But wait, there was another one, Return to Dreamland,
Nintendo
right?
Switch and a Nintendo Switch 2
Yeah,
edition.
yeah, that's why we didn't have a release date. Which they are gonna drop now, right?
In addition to standard controls, you can use mouse controls for intuitive gameplay on Switch 2. Plus, you can explore the immersive world in 4K at 60 frames per second, or enjoy smoother action in Full HD at 120 frames per second. Choose from these two modes, both of which support HDR, based on your preference and playstyle. Plus, Pokémon Legends ZA, which is scheduled to launch later this year, will not only receive a Nintendo Switch version, but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well.
Was that a bell
By taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution and frame rates.
Frame rates, give me all the frame rates. Like I don't even...
The Nintendo Switch 2 edition games you just saw will be available as both physical and digital versions.
I don't even care that much about the resolutions and texture,
if
just...
you already own the Nintendo Switch
After
version,
Scarlet and Violet, just give me the frame rates, man.
By purchasing an upgrade pack. We hope you're looking forward to these Nintendo Switch 2 edition games.
Everyone probably, where's Scarlet and
I'd like to
Violet?
introduce a brand new game featuring mouse controls with the Joy-Con 2 controllers. Please take a look.
This doesn't feel like comfortable to use like that, but who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. Joy-Cons have always been this awkward, like, I know that these are bigger and maybe slightly more ergonomic, but still, it's like holding a half a piece of toast or something. Okay. I mean, probably still more exciting than actual soccer or whatever. But yeah, I don't think I care.
Drive.
Wait, what? Oh.
In Drag and Drive, you'll use both Joy-Con 2 controllers as mice to intuitively pull off various moves. We hope you're looking forward to a new twist on 3-on-3 match.
Not really, but let's go.
I have long observed
Right.
the between.
Put some Elden Ring into this. Because now it actually has 2 pixels, so...
Games, here to say that Hades 2 is coming to Nintendo Switch 2. The
Okay.
getting original.
Capcom?
ストリートファイター
Oh.
6です
Street Fighter.
アミーボと
Weapon safety mechanism
Sorry, I
confirmed.
hope the skipping isn't too annoying, but
At
yeah.
normal level launch. After 2 long wars where our freedom was restricted, we will finally be liberated from humans.
I'm in need of a new arsenal, new equipment, and money. I'm for sale, and you're buying.
Rebels!
Not interested.
Hey, this is Joseph Fares from Hazelight. I'm super excited for
What
Split
the-
Fiction to come to Nintendo Switch 2. The game is a story about friendship. You play as Mio, who writes sci-fi, and Zoe, who writes
Oh
fantasy.
god, I do
To help
not
them
look
love
like
this
the
one,
look
trust
of this game at all.
Across the world, both on the pitch.
Yeah, no, jeez. You can keep your... Okay. Some Tony Hawk's shenanigans. Sure, whatever, just drop all of the third-party nonsense. Hitman, ooh, whatever. Okay, I see why this is 1 hour long. James Bond. Whoa, hold on. Wait.
The story of light and shadow that never fades is reborn.
But this is like the first Bravely Default?
Remastered in high definition. Featuring the Brave and Default commands that help you control the flow of turn-based battles. Change and customize jobs to build out your very own party. Enjoy your adventure with upgraded features and enhancements.
Because I only played the second Bravely Default.
Square Enix presents the classic fantasy RPG, Bravely Default Flying Fairy HD Remaster. Set foot in Luxembourg as a warrior of
Well, that's one game to buy and then forget to play. Yeah, whatever.
Please.
Oh, literally a AAA studio.
When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens, joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface, their union led to a great and prosperous kingdom. But in time,
Not the
a
Ganon.
terrible evil arose.
Zelda.
Fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call the Imprisoning War.
Yeah, we all knew there was gonna be a Zelda game, right?
Traveled back in time.
So that's Hyrule Castle? Then
Whoa, it's a prequel to the less liked open world Zelda game. Okay, no, I'm sure people are excited for this. Oh, or is it... Wait, what was that series called where it's more about the battling than like exploring and stuff? I am so oblivious to this stuff, sorry. Like, I don't know if I know what I'm talking about. Right, Warriors. Okay, so there was something in my mind somewhere. Age of Imprisonment. So it's like a sequel to one of those, which is also like a prequel to a sequel of... okay.
That was Hyrule Warriors.
Yeah, are you gonna be explaining what it's about?
Enjoy Nintendo Switch.
Wait, what?
Nintendo Switch Online. You can continue to enjoy Nintendo Switch Online on Switch 2.
Rocker.
And with Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack,
I hate you.
you
Expansion
can enjoy
pack,
a new
not
membership
pass.
benefit
Okay.
exclusively on Switch 2. Please take a look at this.
Yeah, still annoyed at the expansion pack. Okay, it's GameCube.
Nintendo Switch Online Plus Expansion Pack will be getting a new classic game library exclusive
Yeah,
to
they will
Nintendo
release
Switch 2.
a total of
Nintendo
2 games that...
GameCube, originally released in 2001. Here are the titles that will be available at launch. A Legend of Zelda game that
Yeah,
looks
this is
like
this
a
is probably
cartoon
like the
come to
number
life
one
through
thing
cell
everyone
shading.
would want to see
Controlling the wind using a mysterious
from the
baton,
GameCube
Link
library.
set sail on an adventure across the Great Sea. The Legend of Zelda: The Wind Waker. Transcending history and the world.
Can I get Metroid Prime 2, but the Wii version,
In this
like the
3D
Wii enhanced
weapons-based fighting game, each fighter comes equipped with a different
Please
weapon.
don't do the
And Link
Metroid Prime
Legend
2
of
and
Zelda
3 are
series
on the
enters the
expansion
fray.
pack,
Soul
but
Calibur
they
2.
are GameCube games.
Experience a world
Okay,
of
F-Zero,
white-knuckle
that's
racing at speeds over
the
2,000
fun one.
kilometers per hour. 30 machines will put it all on the line in death-defying races.
Yeah, I still have the soundtrack of this game playing in my car when I drive
And
around.
story mode. Get
Yeah,
ready to
the story
experience
mode.
F-Zero GX. In games that support multiplayer, up to 4 can play together locally or online.
Ooh. Okay.
Enjoy these classic games with clearer image quality and higher resolution than the original releases. You can also check the controls for each title and customize them to your liking.
Yeah, the F-Zero is nice, but I would like to like buy it. Oh, Pokemon XD enjoyers in somewhere are like screaming their heads off.
GameCube, Nintendo Classics, the Switch 2 exclusive game library coming to Nintendo Switch.
I hope they don't think that you will be able to connect it to home or anything like that, because that's not happening.
A dedicated controller designed after the original GameCube controller will also be released. It can connect wirelessly and also has a C button to quickly access Game Chat.
Whoa.
The Nintendo GameCube
It's like,
controller, exclusively
there is like
available for Nintendo Switch Online members,
like a minority
will
of
also be available
Pokemon
the
fans
same
who
day as Nintendo
want
Switch
Colosseum and XD to get a remake or
Whether you're
something, and
familiar
I'm
with the
like,
games
yeah, that's
or
not gonna
haven't played them
happen.
before, we hope you're looking forward to Nintendo
Because to my
GameCube.
understanding, Nintendo and Game Freak, like, they do not like that those games even... Or wait, Game Freak specifically, not Nintendo necessarily, because Nintendo did
Okay,
basically
let's see some more games
hire
from
some people to
publishing
make
and
those
development
games, but
partners.
like, they didn't really collaborate or like plan it out with Game Freak. Okay. Oh, hold on, I need to drink some water. Where the Toby Fox fans at? Yeah, I'm not deep in Deltarune or... Oh, what? No, I don't care.
Okay, on the way. Using a Nintendo Switch style mouse controls, players can enjoy a more intuitive gameplay experience.
It's like, by the way, every game that has ever come out can now actually also come out on a Nintendo console, because it is no longer being run by the engine of a lawnmower from 20 years ago.
Nintendo Switch.
Wrestling, more sports, some... yeah, sure.
Here's
What
the
am I
first
looking
look
at?
Enter the Gungeon 2. Dodge countless bullets and aim for the Gungeon's depths in our roguelike shooter sequel.
I am so bored out of my mind, I don't even care what that was.
We are delighted to bring the 27th.
Yeah, Cyberpunk, that was another consoles and stuff, right? Yeah, Final Fantasy number 27,000, the third remake of the same remake that we remade 5 times before. More Final Fantasy. Oh wait, this is like a montage now. Even more games, gotta speedrun some of those, cause... Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Tetris, we never had Tetris before. Nobunaga, some racing game that's definitely not F-Zero. The Pac-Man thing they showed last time. Fortnite, yay! Woo!
We've shown a lot of games so far. The
Have
next
you?
game will be the last
I
from our
didn't
publishing
notice
and
that.
development partners. Please take a look.
I give you my blood.
Some vampires shenanigans from the vibes of this.
I give you my life.
Whatever this is, I'm
Turn, O wheel,
curious why this
and transport him
gets like a highlight after that
to a
entire
night of moonlight,
speedrun of games.
to humanity's very dusk.
From Software, man, these developer names. It's getting out of hand. Vampires, but there's sci-fi. Samurai vampires in the future? Whatever this is, it looked creative, I guess. Froggy.
Close your eyes and contemplate now the moon, as befits the soon to depart.
I pray that you are able, carrier of blood.
What is it, like an action game? Is it? What the heck? Okay, now there's dinosaurs.
The moon tears will flow for one, and one alone.
Dusk Bloods. Is this a game that's been playable elsewhere, or Vampire Chimera Rat with sci-fi jetpack, steampunk something? Oh, you mean?
What you just saw was a brand new game by FromSoft
Yeah,
partners.
my backlog is too long to even think about it. Kirby? Kirby? But it's not Forgotten Land? Kirby. Kirby Air Ride 2? Come on. Kirby racing game. Bow. Yeah! Forget Mario Kart. Yes. Yeah, actually, forget Mario Kart. Nice. I mean, that's the most exciting thing they've shown so far. Ooh, oh my god, it's the OG Kirby inventor. And Smash
Kirby
Bros.
Air Ride, which originally released
Director
on the
or
Nintendo
whatever.
GameCube system over 20 years ago, is getting a brand new game. We hope you're looking forward to Kirby Air Riders, directed by Masahiro Sakurai.
Yeah, that is very nice.
Next is our last trailer for today.
Hey,
Please take a look.
hey, what do you mean just moving on to the next thing? Oh my god. Whatever this is, it cannot possibly be half as interesting. Okay, rocks, grass, more rocks, some monkeys. Okay, Donkey Kong. Yeah, Donkey Kong, open world Donkey Kong. Oh my god, go away. I mean, maybe it might not be open world, but it's like, what game is left that didn't have an open world? Hey, side-scrolling. What was the Wii 1 Country Returns? Bonanza. Okay, that's a fun title. Hey, why is this the only game that gets a release date?
That was a brand new 3D platforming action game starring Donkey Kong, called Donkey Kong Bonanza.
Yeah, at
With
least it's not
incredible
Donkey Kong World.
Smash through enemies, walls, the ground, and just about everything as you demolish your way through a massive underground world. More details will be shared in the future. We hope you're looking forward to it.
Thank you for watching so far.
Yeah, they're gonna be wrapping up here.
Nintendo
Kirby
Switch 2
Air
launches
Riders.
on June 5th.
Dude!
Finally, here are the hardware options that will be available at launch.
Oh.
We'll release Nintendo Switch 2, as well as a bundle that includes a digital version of Mario Kart World.
Okay, it's not for free, but like, yeah, it's obviously
For
the
more
launch
details,
title.
please check the official Nintendo Switch 2 website, which goes live later today.
Give me a bundle with Kirby Air Riders.
We've covered a lot of information,
Yeah.
but that's all we have to share for today.
You'll have to wait just a bit longer for launch. We are very much looking forward to everyone being able to experience Nintendo Switch 2.
We appreciate you joining us today. Thank you very much.
Yeah, that was a thing. I mean, I think the main game changer is all the C button stuff, right? Okay. Sure, whatever. Yeah. Let me put the Kirby music back on. That was a lot. Like all the C button stuff is pretty significant, I feel like. And then like, sure, the fan and the different Joy-Cons and yeah, it's all like cool new additions to the console. Yeah, so Colosseum and XD, it's like, oh, let's throw that on the expansion pack so people will shut up. Wow, I can't believe they found a way for me to like laugh about something being thrown onto the expansion pack. Because normally I'm like upset about Golden Sun landing there, you know? Because it means like it's never gonna be relevant for anything ever again. But like, this is like the nail in the coffin for the Colosseum believers. Hold on, I'm just curious, if I go to... Oh, jeez, what's with the... Yeah, I just want a new F-Zero where the controls are slightly more... I don't even know what to call it, but like it felt very like clunky at the time. What am I looking for? Wait, why am I on the German website? Excuse me? Oh my god, it defaults to the German website. I change the language here. To what? UK? Okay, it's still late 2025. Guess maybe now the ball is back in Pokemon's court to like drop the news of the release date. I guess maybe they can make that the late April news, because like Legend ZA is gonna get like a news dropped every month basically up to release. But I still think like it can't be more than 6 months out, right? Give me Metroid Prime 2 remastered. Nah, still just saying the year. Not even late or early or... But yeah, now we know there are Switch 2 editions, or is that what they call it? But this page doesn't say anything about the Switch 2 edition yet, so... Yeah, they're gonna be like updating the Nintendo website in general, I guess, to accommodate for that. Hold on, I just realized the browser is too big to fit in my layout there. But don't think it matters. Yeah, closing thoughts. Right, let's not lose hope about Mario Kart being fun, because like, when has Mario Kart ever not been fun, you know, like in general, so... Wait, where was the Mario Kart stuff? Was it at the beginning? Oh, right, at the very beginning. Like, I see this giant map and I'm like, I'm already tired. But yeah, it should be still like predetermined courses within this world. And like, maybe there's even gonna be more variants of the same tracks, you know, or something like that, because they have... If they have a lot of like intersecting tracks and stuff, and they can like recreate, like reuse it for a different course and stuff like that. I just want to feel how the drifting works. Yeah, getting straight to the important questions. I didn't understand this scam about the SD cards. Why can't I use the SD card I have in my regular Switch? Did SanDisk pay them? Or did they pay SanDisk to like... What's the deal here? Maybe it's probably something technical that I'm oblivious about. It was so silly because it's like, it's an SD card. By the way, you won't be able to use the SD card if you bought it, the one that's like specifically optimized but actually probably just rebranded to be for the Nintendo Switch. Depending on how overkill the items are. Right, let's go back to the Pokemon portion. Also, let me just... I'll just check in case they've like updated something on this website for some reason. Nah, it's still too early, right? Nintendo's gonna be like taking the next 2 days to roll out the information onto all of their platforms and stuff, I guess. Nah, there's nothing new here. Okay, sorry Kirby. Let's go back to this again.
Plus, Pokemon Legends ZA, which is scheduled to launch later
Like the higher resolution, I'm not sure it...
this year, will not only receive a
The game running smoother and like at higher frames than any human could ever even tell the difference is nice. Oh, it is a Bellsprout. Like, I don't think... I guess maybe like some of the textures are higher resolution than in the regular Switch game, but like just looking at this, I'm not really seeing it.
but a Nintendo Switch 2 edition as well.
Or maybe they are just even worse on the other one. Okay, right, no, that looks a lot more crisp, even though it is just like JPEGs for the Windows.
By taking advantage of the power of Switch 2, you can enjoy your adventure in Lumio City with enhanced resolution.
Yeah, I don't know, it looks... If it's more... If it's a higher resolution, for some reason it looks less... I'm not sure how to describe it. But it looks more plasticky.
The Nintendo Switch 2
Okay,
edition games
that's
you
all.
just
Like,
saw
it
will
didn't
be
really.
available as both physical and digital versions. And if you already own the Nintendo Switch version of a game,
Okay.
you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing...
Right. Yeah, Stapo, thank you for joining me for this. Okay, so this was over an hour, even though I was skipping, because too much yapping. Yeah. Excited for Kirby Air Riders. And for them to finally give us a release date for some of the stuff. Yeah. Probably stream something on the weekend. Like, I'm not sure. Should I continue my Pokemon Crystal playthrough or the Fire Red Leaf Green one, or go back to Octopath after however many months of like listening to the music outside of the game? We will see. Yeah. Alright, I'm out. Gonna go cook something because I'm hungry, and yeah. Bye!